Hello lovelies, and welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to have you here. I just got new colors put on, very different for me, lots and lots of pink and magenta. I think definitely a sign that I'm missing my sister, who always gets pinks and things on her nails, so maybe a little bit of a homage to her, but we're going to be definitely doing a matching eye look. So as you can tell, there's absolutely nothing on my skin except moisturizer at the moment, so let's go fix that and we'll be back ready to do eyes. Alright, there we go, we are ready to go. We've got the multitasker eyebrows and contour. We've got some beautiful Savvy Minerals foundation on, a little bit of bronzer. We're ready to rock and roll. So what do we start with for this crazy eye look? I don't know, because it's going to be really bright and really pink, so it'll be different. So I'm kind of pondering where to start. Okay, I think I'm going to go for a misting spray start. I think that's going to be the best way to go. So I've just spritzed a little bit into the cap there, dipped in a nice flat brush and all over the lid. So definitely loving my misting spray base. I do have a bit of foundation on my eyelids as well, because I'm thinking we're going to have really, really bright colors. So I've just included a little bit Savvy Minerals Warm 2 base, foundation as my base, I should say. I'm going to be dipping into some BH Cosmetic colors because the colors are just perfect and I don't have anything else even remotely similar. But I will also be using my beautiful Savvy Minerals eyeshadows and also the Ether Beauty eyeshadows, because that's just what we do on this channel. So we're going to start with a beautiful fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to use the very, very beautiful neutral color and very pinky and just very, very sweet little color. In fact, I might just dab it on first with my finger and then just work it in with the brush. Okay, so now that we've got a really nice, really pretty base on that's very, very neutral, it's something for the other eyeshadows to stick to and blend really nicely with, so we're definitely ready to dip into some serious color. Now I've got a slightly wet brush that we applied the initial misting spray on with, and I'm going to dip this beautiful brush into my BH Cosmetics into this color only because it's pretty much a perfect match. There we go, perfect match to the nail polish, and we're going to dab it on right in the middle. Okay, looking crazy already, which is, you know, we're on the right track if it's looking crazy this early on. All right, got crazy pink lids, so definitely looking a little bit clowny. I've got some more Savvy Minerals misting spray here, which we'll dip another flat brush into. Very just damp, not too wet at all. And next we're going to go for a slightly brighter and a little bit lighter color in the BH, which is a beautiful hot pink. Okay, and that's just going to go right next to that intense magenta that we have on. Beautiful. So we're going to go back to that first crease brush that we used to blend out the beautiful unwind color from the Royal Winter palette. With this one, we're going to dip into this gorgeous color just over here. This one is called Spirituality, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful purpley pink. And it's just going to go into the crease just to blend out these two incredibly bright colors. Look how beautiful that's looking already. Got that beautiful shape going, which we were very much lacking before because we didn't have that crease color, and we've got a beautiful shimmer happening as well, which is giving a lot of dimension and depth to the look. So I'm really, really happy so far with how this is building up, even though we're still crazy and we're still very, very pink as the nails. So I guess we're achieving that much. Next, I'm going to use this beautiful color Mystic, which is that beautiful light one there. It does look cream here, but when you put it on, it does tend to give a purple payoff as well, or kind of like a, not quite a duochrome, but it does have that sort of hint of purple to it. So I'm just going to apply it very, very generously to that inner corner there. See what I mean there? Even though it's a completely cream, beautiful color, it's got that sort of lilac-y kind of tone to it, which just makes it work so beautifully with pinks and purples. Alrighty, for the outer third, we're going to be using Transformation, which is this beautiful color here. And we're just going to dab, really, really dab it on into the outer third, and then only blending when we're going into the crease color. Look at that beautiful depth that that color gave us. It's so subtly shiny and shimmery, but it's not that glittery on the eye, which is lovely. Lovely for that outer third color. And I brought it all the way down to really create a beautiful cat eye. I'm also really impressed with how these natural colors blend so nicely with the BH Cosmetics colors. Yeah, they don't have to, but they do. Okay, using the same brush that I just used, I'm just going to dip into a very shimmery magenta in the BH. Look how beautifully bright that is. It just suits so well with what I'm going for. I'm just going to use it to blend the two colors that I have on from the BH a little bit better with the outer colors, because I feel like the natural cosmetics were actually performing a lot better today. They definitely stand out more. They're more glistening, and it's kind of like the original colors I put on are fading away to the background. So I'm just going to use this bright color just to blend the edges out a little bit and really vamp up the life in those central colors. I just woke them up a little bit and brought them back to life, which is really nice, because otherwise they were just fading away into the background and really disappearing underneath all those beautiful amethyst palette colors and the beautiful royal winter colors as well. The fact that I put a base down wasn't really doing any favors for the BH colors, but it was doing a lot of favors for the natural colors. So they still work really well with the BH colors, but I think the BH just needed a little bit more help to really perform today. What do we think so far? It's kind of insane, huh? All right, let's get some colors happening on the lashes and some liner and all those wonderful things. Otherwise, we're just going to have really pink lids and they won't make sense. I'm going to use the Glide Liquid Eyeliner today. I think that this is going to give me the most kind of standout wet black look. Look at that beautiful tip, just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to start out really fine in the inner corner just to redefine the shape, but really intensify it towards the outer corner. How much difference does eyeliner make, guys? Seriously, that is so cool. So that is a beautiful wet finish kind of look, and it does dry down matte. It doesn't dry down shiny or anything, but it just gives you that really liquidy finish. It doesn't end up looking like a pencil at all. So that's really lovely that you get sort of best of both worlds with that eye glider. Now we definitely need mascara, or, you know, if you're into falsies, this is where you would have them. I'm not. I don't like the idea of glue on the eyes, but we're going to get some Lash Impact. Love this one. Always performs and very buildable. See what I mean by buildable? It starts off just lacquering the eyelash. I never ever go down to the roots unless you've got blonde lashes. I think that you don't need to. It's probably not the healthiest and not that necessary, but I definitely cover all the tips. And what I end up doing is covering them and then going back and extending that and then extending that and then extending that. So a good mascara should definitely be able to stick to itself and give you length that way. I'm in love with this look just as much as I'm obsessed with these nails. I think we've done a very justified eyes matching SNS look today. Very cool. Just enough glitter, just enough matte, just enough variation between the more magentas and purples and then the pinks. Yeah, pretty chuffed about how this all worked out. I would like to just up the contrast. I think that when you do a really bright eye look, it needs probably more of a neutral lip. So I'm going to do a very pale pink kind of neutral lip today, and definitely need to pump up the contour here. Otherwise the cheeks will just disappear behind the eyes. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of that multitasker and really build up that contour. Okay, so I used the color Grace from the beautiful Savvy Minerals Royal Winter palette. It works really beautifully. It's extremely subtle Just very, very kind of kissed by highlight, very kind of wet look, very shimmery, but very, very, very subtle, kind of girly pink offset. So beautiful there, and it works really well with the very neutral toned contrast that we have on today as well, because of the beautiful black extract in the multitasker, which is also on my eyebrows. So, you know, it's on the nose, it's on the eyebrows, it's on the cheeks, it's on the jawline, and look at how many different ways it performs and how many different colors it offers, even though it's all the same thing. It just depends on how you apply it. Loving, loving, loving that haul. Definitely getting a lot of use out of it. Let's get some lips on and come back. Alright, so definitely decided last minute to include a bit of hot pink lipstick called Raspberry Sorbet. It's beautiful, it's very pink, it's very juicy, but because it's a matte color, not a shiny one, I thought it could blend really, really nicely with the other color, which is nude, called Nude. But you know what? I've discovered over the years that nude is not always nude. You've got to pick a nude that really suits your lip color and your skin tone. And I think that this one just about does it, because it's a little bit on the pink side as well. So we've got that gorgeous ombre lip, which you can barely tell already. It's really beautifully blended in because we just very, very gradually and very sparingly built up that pink, not just lipping it on. Got beautiful contour going on, highlight, and of course there's really effective pink, which go really beautifully with this tickle. So I feel like I need to change and really complete the costume, but we'll leave it there for today. I hope you enjoyed this look. I hope you enjoy coming along on this journey every time. I most certainly love having you here and really, really love that you're coming back. I'm seeing the stats and I'm loving what I'm seeing. And if you think that you have friends that would love to watch some of these tutorials as well, whether it be makeup or tickles, please do invite them to come along. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's just that button down the bottom, really easy to do. I'd love to see those numbers grow and really know who's coming along, and subscribing is the best way to do that. Also like if you can, if you did indeed like it. For more looks and more updates and more real life things and different categories about different things like lifestyle and oils and growing a garden and all the other fun things that we do, pictures of my kids and all that kind of stuff, jump onto Instagram. And thank you so, so much for coming along on this wild, wild journey with me. I love having you here, and I hope that wherever you are around the world, you're having an amazing day. Bye.